All right, next up, Arizona State, their rival 8-5 a year ago. There's a lot of good about what Kenny Dillingham is building with that program. Obviously, the year prior, winning the conference, going to the college football playoff. A slight backtrack a year ago, going 8-5, but still high expectations for this program going forward. And you see on their schedule, certainly the big one in London as the Big 12 continues to build out their international schedule. And a litmus test game on the big picture for the national scope and the interpretation of where teams are going to slot in the college football playoff structure when they play Texas A&M in their second game of the season.
I think that part that you mentioned in September is where, for Arizona State, there's going to be so much that's new next season for the Sun Devils. That middle portion in September, Texas A&M on the road, and then going to London and playing Kansas. There's your make or break, I think, in just those 2 weeks. You go back a year ago to Kansas State, going on the road, losing in Ireland, and it felt like it took them half of the season to figure out how to sort of gain momentum again. I think the first part of the season for Arizona State, those 2 weeks in September are going to be critical, because if they could figure out a way, even if you lose on the road at Kyle Field against Texas A&M, if you win in London, you come back home, then you have a bye week, you feel really good about yourselves. If you go 0-2 in that stretch, I think that's where it sets up. It's going to be really important for Arizona State.
At Texas Tech on October 17th, obviously another big game on the schedule for Arizona State, because Texas Tech looks like they will again be the top team in the conference, at least as we look at things here in January. Where do you expect Kenny Dillingham and his team to be able to take a step forward this year?
If there's one thing that I think we've learned with Kenny Dillingham, is that he has his guys ready to play and play at a high level week in and week out. And I think that will bode well for, there's going to be, again, so much new for Arizona State. It'll start obviously at the quarterback spot. But I have a lot of faith, and I think a lot of other people do, in Kenny Dillingham to be able to reload. Again, September is going to be incredibly important because of how much youth is going to be on this team next year.